The impact of AI on SaaS. Over the past few years, AI has rapidly transformed the global technology landscape. One of the most important movements of this transformation was the release of ChatGPT in 2022. Since then, AI has evolved very rapidly. The number of AI related software products has increased significantly in recent years. While global AI software revenues continues to grow rapidly, AI technologies are being adopted across many industries worldwide. This rapid rise of AI has begun to influence the SaaS industry. Companies like Figma, HubSpot, and Duolingo have seen noticeable changes in their market valuation. Investors are increasingly questioning whether AI technology could potentially disrupt traditional SaaS business. In response, many investors have started shifting their attention and funding towards AI driven companies and AI focused technologies. To understand this debate, it is important to understand SaaS, software as a service, which refers to software applications delivered over the internet through a subscription based model. Platforms like Salesforce, Google Drive, and Dropbox allow users to store files, manage customer relationships, and collaborate online without needing to install software or maintain the underlying servers and infrastructure. SaaS platforms are subscription based models. This allows them to generate predictable revenue through a metric known as annual recurring revenue ARR. As a result, SaaS companies were able to achieve high market valuation and strong investor confidence. However, the rapid development of AI and AI powered agents is beginning to change the way users interact with software platforms. This also shifted investments across the AI sector, which led to a question, but how does AI change this model?
The software as a service industry has traditionally relied on stable subscription models and predictable revenue streams. Companies pay monthly or yearly fees for tools that support tasks like communication, sales, and document storage. Examples include Salesforce for customer relationship management, Slack technologies for team communication, and Dropbox for cloud storage. This platform represents the traditional SaaS model where users interact directly with individual applications to complete tasks. However, recent developments in artificial intelligence are beginning to change how users interact with software. Recent advances in large language models have introduced AI agents, systems that understand natural language, retrieve information, and perform tasks automatically. Industry research such as McKinsey and Company suggests that generative AI could automate up to 60 to 70% of tasks currently performed with digital tools. This development has significant implications for how users interact with software applications. Traditionally, users must manually switch between applications to complete tasks, one app for customer data, another for team communication, and another for documents. This has been the dominant SaaS model for many years. With the introduction of AI agents, a new layer is beginning to appear between users and software platforms. Users give instruction to the AI, which then executes tasks across multiple applications. This streamlines workflows, reduces manual navigation, and automates repetitive actions. For example, an AI agent could retrieve customer data from Salesforce, send update via Slack, and generate agreements using DocuSign. In this way, the AI acts as a central orchestrator, connecting multiple software services. This represents a significant shift in how software systems may be used in the future. However, it is important to note that this shift doesn't necessarily mean AI agents will replace traditional SaaS tools. Instead, they act as an additional layer that coordinates and automates interaction between platforms. This new model is beginning to influence how SaaS companies design products and structure their business models.
Traditionally, SaaS companies relied on subscription based pricing models, charging customers on a per user or per seat basis per month. For example, platforms like Salesforce often charge businesses based on the number of employees using the system. This model was highly effective because it created highly predictable and recurring revenue streams, typically measured through annual recurring revenue. However, the rapid rise of AI agents is challenging this long standing model. An autonomous AI agent now performs complex tasks, once requiring multiple employees, like drafting contracts in DocuSign or managing Slack. Industry analysts have coined this phenomenon seed compression or the death of seed. Leading AI native platforms such as OpenAI, which charges per token, and Anthropic, which charges per million tokens with prompt catching discount, have embraced this shift. According to Metronome 2025 State of Usage Based Pricing Report, 85% of SaaS companies have now adopted some form of usage based pricing, and 77% of large software vendors use consumption pricing specifically to drive revenue expansion from existing customers. Another major change is commoditization of SaaS application. In past, companies competed mainly through their user interface and product features, but now AI agents can interact with multiple software platforms on basis of users. This reduces the importance of interface and shift focus towards data automation and integration. As a result, investment is also shifting. According to latest Goldman Sachs research, December 2025 Jan 2026 updates, hyperscalers and AI companies are now projected to spend $527 billion on capital expenditure in 2026, up sharply from earlier 465 billion consensus estimates. This represents a continuation of explosive growth, with AI-related infrastructure expected to drive over 75% of total spend. In short, capital is no longer chasing seeds, it is chasing agents, intelligence, and outcomes.
So the big question is if AI is disrupting SaaS, which SaaS products are actually in danger. Because the truth is, not all SaaS tools face the same level of risk. According to Gartner, by the year 2030, around 35% of point product SaaS tools could be replaced by AI agents. And this prediction gives us a very clear signal about where disruption will hit first. Some vulnerable categories are commoditized point solutions, for example, surveying, password management. Other vulnerable categories include business intelligence and data visualization tools. For example, Matt Billman, the CEO of Netlify, revealed something interesting. He said employees inside Netlify use AI to build internal replacement for their surveying and coding tools. Also, Eric Simons, the CEO of Stackbleeds, revealed that his company created in-house AI agents. These agents replace the need for separate software subscriptions, and this revealed a larger pattern. So whenever AI can connect data directly to user needs without requiring any specialized software interfaces, that software category becomes vulnerable. According to Deloitte, enterprise software is evolving into something very different from the SaaS product we know now today. They predict that SaaS application will become more intelligent, more personalized, more adaptive. The shift from SaaS tools to AI isn't some distant future prediction. Enterprises are experimenting with it right now. One of the most significant examples is OpenAI, who recently launched Frontier Agentic Platform. So this platform is designed to let companies deploy AI agents that can perform tasks which previously required multiple SaaS products. Similarly, Anthropic recently introduced enterprise AI agents designed for specific departments like finance, engineering, design. The story here isn't that simple. Because while some SaaS companies may disappear, others could actually become stronger than ever. So the real question becomes who wins and who loses in the era of AI agents. When analysts studies the SaaS landscape, a clear pattern begins to appear. So the companies most likely to survive presents a few important characteristics, like deep data moats, strong network effects, or they function as a system of record. That's why platforms like Salesforce, Workday, and ServiceNow still have some powerful advantages. Take a platform like LinkedIn, GitHub, Slack. It's the network that exists inside them. Their value isn't just about features, it's about the concentration of users, and AI agents can't easily replicate that. So when we zoom out, the future of SaaS looks less like a total destruction and more like a massive reshaping of the industry. Because AI agents will still need reliable platforms to connect to, and that means the future of SaaS might not be about replacing software entirely, but about AI sitting on top of powerful platforms that already exist.